I didn't know if I had my voice thing still up. I might just fucking leave it there, eh? I'll leave it there tonight, just in case. If anybody asks about it, I can like at least let you know I'm doing like 3-hour streams and stuff. But yeah, I didn't realize that this had like ambience of like the River of Flame and shit behind it while sitting here on the main menu. So when I like changed over to it, if I turn off that for a second, you get like the ambient like crackling of the fire, and then you get like this roar in the background of this, and I'm like, that's so cool. I changed over to it earlier and I'm like, oh damn, you know. But yeah, what have you guys been up to for a week? I'll give Viking some pats. I know he's asleep. I don't blame him. I have no idea what hours it is for Viking at the moment. I assume early, very early. But yeah, had a coffee. I have another coffee. I've done some stuff to try to like warm up my throat and voice, and I might actually just bring the microphone closer. I'm not going to be trying to like talk to like projecting voice and stuff, because that's how I keep losing it. Never worry, and please don't strain anything. Yeah, well that's what my worry is that after doing the week event where I was talking, hold on a second, how long did I talk for? Because it was like 8 hours by 4, and then it was plus 12 hours. I talked for like 44 hours non-stop that week. So yeah, that's kind of why I didn't have a voice. And yeah, after that I'm like, I slept so much. I spent like, I would be awake for a day, right? I'd be awake for like a night and a day, and then I'd be asleep for like a night, like a day and a night kind of thing respectively. So I had to kind of like fix that. But I watched some movies, I read some manga, I watched some anime. I actually watched a couple of anime series, which was kind of nice. I wasn't planning to, but it happened. And I think I watched like a TV show as well. I did a lot considering I was supposed to be resting, and I really was resting. You guys are pretty strong. Yeah, I need some mana. I also need to remember how to like play, because even though I dreamt that I was playing this, which is not the first time by the way, I used to dream that I was playing this in my sleep when I was a kid, because I used to play it so much. And yeah, so having dreams that I'm playing it isn't really that much of a surprise, but like when you dream playing Diablo, like at least my brain, right, doesn't really compute what buttons I'm hitting or like the mouse movements and stuff. Like I used to have legitimate nightmares that I was like spamming health and it was doing nothing, like I wasn't healing. They were like the worst nightmares, honestly. They were when I was like first fighting like hell level demons and shit, you know. So I'm not surprised I had those nightmares. I was like 12 and 13, 14 respectively, kind of thing, somewhere between 12 and 14. So yeah, in this case, like I didn't have like any worries about like my life and my mana being, you know, insufficient, which I need to go buy more health. I actually had more of like, I just had progressed through the game. Like I said, I woke up and I was so fucking afraid that I'd played through a huge section of the game off stream, and I'm like, no, I can't be doing that. You know. And I'm like, oh thank god I didn't actually. You know, I might need to take more health with me, but I also kind of don't want to take more with me. I'm so close to the door, it's not a problem. It's I dreamt I felt a trap skiller the other day, and then find one the next day. Oh my god, I'm not too sure what that is, but like at the same time, like when you play a game a lot and then you start dreaming of it, like, okay, you've been playing it a fair bit at that point. Like I get that sometimes. I used to get it with Guitar Hero, because whenever I didn't own Guitar Hero, one of my mates did. So whenever we played it a lot for like a long period of time. So yeah, it kind of like reworks your brain for a hot minute, you know. Diablo, I don't know. I can't remember. Oh shit. I don't remember if I was... I'm pretty sure I was playing as my sorceress. But the thing is, here's the thing though, right? Is I played Diablo 2 weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, maybe 3. The hell is laughing? Oh, these things are laughing. Oh, that's creepy. Hold on, can you guys hear that? Turn up your volumes for a sec. You guys hear them giggling? It's really creepy. Yeah. Sorry, normally I hear them make this little, like, you know, I don't know, leaping noise kind of thing, and I don't really think about it. But yeah, I guess they do technically make, like, hyperventilating. Like, that's just creepy. I've never heard that. Okay, so this is something I really like about Resurrected, right? Is there's a heap of stuff that I'm hearing or seeing that I just haven't experienced. I definitely haven't heard these guys fucking being little giggle fucks. Like, sitting there just absolutely, like, giggling away. Let me put some fire underneath me so I can actually have a bit of a chance against you guys. This is going to start getting harder and harder, by the way, because I can't get a fucking weapon. I had to look it up, right? I had to look it up because it's been so fucking long. I only ever played one sorceress, and I really just don't remember some of the, like, difficulties and stuff. Like, I remember a lot of my playthrough, but, like, I don't remember some of the, like, basic stuff of, you know, tablet. I love how this works. My brain is so great. But I thought I used to be able to gamble for a weapon, but it looks like I'm probably gonna have to find one, which means I'm gonna get progressively weaker. Oh shit, fuck, hold on. Hey, Coco-chan. How the fuck you been? Oh god. These guys are going to be the end of me, because these guys are hard enough as is. Normal, I wasn't expecting this to get difficult in normal, but okay. Alright. What have you been up to, Coco? What have you been doing? I don't even think I'm hitting you half the time, mate. Or I might actually go back for health, eh? I said I wasn't going to buy extra, but I might have to buy extra. Maybe. So the other thing too is I am pretty sure from memory when I did this in Nightmare and Hell, I'm pretty certain that this area takes me more than 3 hours to clear.
What do you need?
And the only reason why I kind of know that is because when I was playing with my Amazon, I kept getting the game crash at about 3.5 hours in, and eventually it worked up to like 2 hours in, I think. It was when my graphics card was like really struggling. Anywho, as part of that, I learned that this outer steps, you can't get to a waypoint. The way that I'm playing it, you can't get to a waypoint in, where is it called? It's City of Damned, in under 3.5 hours, unless you luck out with finding where that is. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to redo this on normal, because normal should be easier, should be faster, but there's no guarantee, so we'll see. Mate, don't be drawing shit to us. We'll fight stuff on our own, eh? So I gotta not like be fighting stuff in the doorway, hey, because if I get stuck in the doorway, it's gonna suck. I did that once. I did that in Nightmare, and it was the fucking worst. I got like a whole bunch of those like demon lord things, like basically like fact checked me at like the door, and I couldn't get out of there. But I also couldn't spawn in because I didn't have a waypoint. So I had to like try to like brute force get past them to then like fight them and stuff. That was my break in Azul's birthday. Azul's birthday was good. It was a little bit like not exactly what we kind of like discussed and planned and stuff, because like after the event I ended up sleeping like most of her birthday. So my partner went out and got stuff, but she seemed to like things that we got, and we ended up just recently, we just looked up, because we have these like little, I don't know, they're like a fuzzy thingy on a stick, right? and she loves them. I call them whippy fish. It doesn't matter if it's got like a rope or whatever, it's a whippy fish, right? She loves them. But we can't buy them anymore. We used to get them from Daiso, and like we don't have a Daiso near us, so we have to travel pretty far, and the last one we went to didn't have it either. And we're like, fuck, I guess they're like maybe not doing them anymore. That's got to be a city of damn down there. So yeah, anyway, we ended up looking some up online. We got her this, like, we think it's like a rabbit fur on a stick thing. It's technically still a whippy fish, but it's like heavier, and she seems to go like more like hunter driven over it. Like it kind of goes to like stir crazy a little bit when she like sees and plays with it. So I mean, she seems to really like it. But we got them in like a 5-pack, which is nice. So she's got lots of those. She got her bed. She loves her bed. My partner has seen her on the bed in the cupboard at night. I've seen her in there like during the day, but we can't get a photo of it because it's too dark. And also for us to get up and get close enough to grab a photo, she would get up. So we're not going to be able to get a photo of that one unless she's actually fully unconscious asleep and we're like aware of it when we get up and stuff. But yeah, she seemed to enjoy her day. We have like photos of her being cute and stuff, which is, I mean, classic Azula. And yeah, she just seemed like a very happy little cat for the day, you know. But my break was good. I spent a lot of time asleep. Like, I mean, like probably half the time I was off, I spent asleep. I was awake for a bit of it. I was trying to get like my neck warmer to cover my neck a bit better because it does hurt a little bit. It's probably going to be a bit off for a while because, like I said, I did a lot of talking, and I'll be doing shorter streams for a little bit. But yeah, no, my break time, I watched some shows, I watched some anime, I read some manga, I watched some movies. I didn't really plan to do any of that. I did end up, like, I did watch a couple of little rigging tutorials, and I kind of like got my head sort of wrapped around a bit more of what I want to do with my character. With the, like, the next section I was supposed to be working on this time off. But yeah. I think next week, it's next week I have like Thursday, Friday off to do rigging. So yeah, I'll have to figure some shit out by then. But I really didn't push myself too hard. It was mostly just like rest. I ate so much fucking food though. I can't friggin' believe it. I almost completely forgot. But like the first like 3 or 4 days after the event, like I was eating like 3 big meals a day. I normally only eat 1 small meal a day. It was like I couldn't get enough food, which was kind of fair because I did accidentally like lose weight during the event because I wasn't eating the right kind of foods for like maintaining myself, because it was way more intense than I was prepared for the event. So yeah, like I'll be doing like a proper chaos one in, I think it's like 2 weeks. Yeah, probably 2 weeks. So I'll have to like get like proper foods and stuff for that. So I'm like not going to accidentally like lose weight and end up being like, you know, absolutely starving for fucking nutrients and shit. I might go back up in, because I know I made room, but I might as well just, I'm right here. I could dump it off. So yeah, the break time was very productive in rest, which for me is massive achievement, because like I generally have like a very hard time not doing anything. I'm one of those people where like, I don't know, I kind of feel like I should be doing something with my downtime, or I'm wasting it, you know? Which is really stupid because, you know, rest is super important, so it's never wasted. But yeah, I think I did really good with it. I want you to sell that too. Yeah, I think I did really good with my break. And yeah, until this morning, because I woke up feeling like not great today. But like before that I was feeling pretty good, and I was like, oh, I feel pretty good rested. And the thing is, like, I have used my voice a little bit during my holiday, but I haven't used my voice much. And you probably notice, like, I'm pausing a little bit more between words and shit at the moment. I'm trying to give my voice a chance to warm up before just talking like crazy. And I also have the microphone well and truly like on my eyebrows. It's like, it's not on my eyebrows, but like my microphone's above my head, right? And so I have it like, it's basically sits square center to above my eyebrows. And it can't be on them, because otherwise you'll get like, you know, the noise of like a microphone like picking up material or skin or something like that sort of thing. So I can't be doing that. But yeah, it's very close, and I'm like trying not to speak projecting my voice, because since streaming, it's something I have been doing, and I notice that it wrecks my voice very quickly. So, because I'm not a very loud person, and that's why I have like my microphone and stuff like so heavily boosted to be able to pick me up. But I also kind of learnt over time to like speak louder. But when I do, over a prolonged period of time, it fucks over my voice. Mate, I do like the fact that I'm not really encountering like too many bad, like mega ones, like named ones and stuff here. Like, it's hard. It's not too bad, you know? But yeah. What has everybody else been up to? I think I'm using the other weapon that's not quite as strong, but this is fine. Just kind of want to get this corner. I'm trying to map out this whole area. This also is going to be like really... Ooh, this is a special, guys. You are Pit Dancer the what? Pit Dancer the... I don't see your name. The Shade. Spectral. You are Spectral and Undead. I actually want fire, mate. I want fire because that's going to help us way more. And Pit Dancer's on me. Fuck. Fucking hell, mate. Might want to get out of the thing because I don't have more health. So... I'll do the best I can with what I can, but mate, I can't heal myself more. Okay, give me that health, mate. I love how, like, I did not pick up any health in that until, like, the very last second. I have, like, a tiny bit of health. Oh, man, could you imagine if this is something useful? And I can't wear it. Okay. Yeah, no, that's probably true. Just set this stuff over here for the moment. I'm not gonna get a new belt for like fucking ages, by the way. Just because like I can't find anything that's better than a defense 33 at the moment that I can wear. So yeah, kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know. It was kind of nice having a break. I actually think I might maybe kind of consistently around April like schedule holidays and stuff, because like I don't normally take much in the way of holidays. Like I don't go anywhere, just as a heads up. I don't travel and shit. But I do notice that like April's about when I like get tired.
What do you need?
From like the start of the year. And I was thinking it's probably, if I'm aware of that, instead of doing big events in April, which as a heads up, we have a couple of Discord movie nights coming up, by the way. You can vote for that in Discord. There's a movie channel to go vote on that, what we're going to watch for the 2 movie nights. But yeah, if I don't schedule like big events during April, I'll probably just take some time off consistently around that time of year. Do like me some Frost Nova, but I can't wear like any of this. It's gonna be ages. 70, holy shit. It's gonna be ages. I'm gonna be a nightmare before I can wear any of this stuff. I'm gonna have to luck out and find it. I've got basically the same issue I had with my Amazon. except earlier with this. So yeah, kind of interesting to me. I'm also trying to map out this whole area, which can get very hard because these guys will get in the way and I'll have to like constantly move, mate. Also, this is gonna get so hard when we get into Nightmare and you guys are actually like something like seriously dangerous, you know? Because I'm gonna have to take the brunt of the hit. So it's gonna be super fucking hard. Mate, I was thinking something just a moment ago, but yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. I think it's because like having the holidays instead of doing rigging, right? So I have been doing like a lot of rigging. So when I'm not streaming, I'm mostly rigging or editing or something like that, right? Which kind of like, I think I've been wearing myself out. I've been working very hard with it and I've been doing really good. But yeah, I think my break, the 1 week off that I had where I spent like half of it asleep, kind of like identified that like I definitely needed to sleep kind of thing. I like that this is kind of like on this part here. Pause. I'll get you guys. If it's a hollow in the center, I can kind of like look around it, you know? I'm getting like spikes black. Oh my god. I know it's the game. It should just be the game, although, just as a heads up, my internet has been absolute dog shit for like a whole week or more. I don't know if they're working on it or if it's just like being shit. Australian internet's really shit half the time, so yeah, it could just be the internet's being shit. But yeah, oh, hi. Like even just like trying to watch a video online in like the last week has been like dunking out on me, you know, midway through it kind of thing. So it's been interesting. I haven't actually watched much, unfortunately, on like YouTube, or I haven't got to watch too many streamers consistently in like the last week or two, because every time I try to watch somebody, the internet craps itself and I'm like, oh cool. Like, you know, when it's a person, when it's a streamer and the internet craps out, you miss whatever they said, you miss whatever they do, you can't go back. Obviously you can watch the VOD, but it's not the same. And yeah, I keep getting that. I think I killed everything down in here. Hey mate, you guys are doing some serious... Am I weak to fire? Hold on a second. Let me kill you guys first. Am I weak to fire? Yes. Pretty extremely weak to fire.
I can't carry anymore.
I was thinking I wouldn't need it here, but I might actually need fire protection resistancy stuff. That's gonna suck, because the only thing I could possibly do is try to gamble for like a new shield, or I can't wear anything stronger than this because I don't have the strength, pretty much. Although this isn't that strong. This is about as strong as I can get. That's the strongest I can get. I could probably get better boots, but not better magic. Like better defense, but not better magic. Same for the gloves. The rings, I could get better than cold resistance exclusively, but that's going to cost me so much money to do. We'll have to see. I'll have to see if I can afford... I think I can. I haven't really bought too much stuff. I gambled for a better shield because I couldn't get myself a better, like, you know, weapon. Although, honestly, better armor could be good.
I am overburdened.
I am probably well and truly overburdened. I can't be moving stuff around, so we'll go back. Oh, man. I want to... No, Kane, I don't need to identify anything, so...
Greetings.
Yeah. It's a regular mask. I could see if... I'm not quite sure what I specifically want. Do I want to get... I didn't realize I didn't have one of those. I should have one of them. Give me a couple more of health. And give me another one of them. I think I got some stuff in here. So I'll just have a quick look at my stuff because I tried before I hopped off last time to fix my shit up. I can't get a new orb, or I might be able to get something like that. And I know she's got stuff to gamble, but you... What have you got? My dude is strong enough at a distance. He doesn't really go in close to fight, so none of this shit's going to be useful right now. I can't use like the majority of this shit. I can't use just about any of that. Probably not going to find a stronger belt. I might find stronger armor. But if I find stronger armor, I probably can't use it yet. So pushing for that's probably not going to be super useful. Defensive 10, that's a defensive 10. Probably not going to find better boots, although half freeze duration is really nice. I gambled pretty hard to get a better mask. That's probably the best I can get at my level. The only thing I can really think of that I could maybe improve is possibly my amulet or a ring, because I've got two things that are helping with cold. I'm pretty much great for cold at the moment. I'll have a look. Actually, how much money have I got? I know that once I start gambling and stuff with it, it's 60-odd thousand. Okay, and I have got a few gems I could part with if I needed to. Honestly, I have several fucking knockback runes as well I could part with if I needed to. And if I was going to get rid of... If I was going to swap one over, I would also be getting rid of these. So, okay. Let's see if I can get a better ring or a better amulet or something like that. I'm looking for like a resistance, realistically. I do like me a bone helm though. I would like to see one of those just before I go forward. Like, what are these up to? 33, mine's a 40. I mean, not too great. Okay, rings and... I like that it randomizes which one you get. Use up so much money so fast. Okay, what have we got? Better magic items, extra gold for monsters. Both of those are great for Tabby Cat, but better magic, hold resistant, plus energy. That's almost better than that, honestly. Fire resistant, 6 isn't that great. Faster cast rate, better chance of getting magical items. Firebolt. Okay. That one's comparative to what I've got on, as in it's very slightly less cold resistance, but it also gives me, like, what, 1 to energy, which doesn't really matter too much. Faster cast rate, stuff like that's actually really great, but I can't use it because it wouldn't have been something I use. So, these are so much more expensive. That's the kind of shit that I'd want, but I can't use because it didn't matter to me when I was a kid. Rightio, so I can swap over to that. What the fuck is energy giving me? Energy's giving me like 1 to mana, which is negligible, honestly. Slightly okay for her, but like I don't really see that as... It's an equal exchange because it's less cold resistance, but it gives me like 1 extra thing, which makes it about equal. This is not an equal exchange, so get rid of those. And give me a couple of amulets. I don't see, like, I'm not gonna... Oh, yeah, I don't have to get more money. The maximum damage and 8 mana. God damn it. Alright. Well, that ain't gonna give us anything, and that used up most of our money. So that's a bit of a shame. But that's fine. Honestly, apart from health and town portals, we weren't using it. Because honestly, Reggie is doing really good. He's not dying. So, oh wait, I want to go back out the portal. Yeah, he's not really dying, and I'm not really dying much, so yeah, I'm not spending like a lot of money on getting us resurrected, you know, which is kind of good. I kind of forgot that when I frost nova them, not frost noser, I blast them out of my like radius. When I've got fire down, I kind of want to keep them on said radius. Well, I guess we're going to just have to struggle through Act 4. And then in Act 5, like, I'm not going to get a chance to like buy better shit in there either, realistically. But I will get a barbarian dude who will be stronger for the area. And I hear you guys. There we go. Yeah, I'll get a stronger barbarian when we go to like Act 5 and stuff. It's just fighting Diablo is going to be an absolute bitch. It's going to be very hard, I think. Especially since like I have to kind of fight Diablo sort of up close because of how Tabby Cat is. So I normally like to be fighting like, you know, the bosses at a good distance. And then you get Tabby Cat. Tabby Cat's the only one where it's like, yeah, it's melee, it's in your face, and I need defenses and stuff like that. But I probably am not going to get any kind of good like weapon or better armor than what I have for like, I would say all of Act 4. I'll keep an eye out. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna like not check the gear that I pick up and stuff, but like I'm not expecting to get something decent, you know? I might need a bit more health in there. If you could put that in there. Mate, I'm not sure what you're fighting. I don't think I could fit that in there, but move everything over just a little bit so we can fit a bit more shit. Alright. Well, kind of got to get a bit of the map over this way. I moved a bit far over. Hi, mate. Missile Drain Manor. Where did you come from, little mate? I love cave lurkers. But yeah, they're weird hyperventilating giggling shit. It's a bit weird. Alright. I do like the fact that I can kind of like freeze them, and then technically if I can swap over fast enough I can set them on fire. But like they stay basically frozen. I'm just gonna have to get some kind of fire resistance going. Alright. You've been shattered. I'll come back up to that tortured soul or whatever in a second. I don't think I've got to open that. Pretty much, we should be good at this part to come back down, I reckon. I was wondering if I could get in here. Sort of can. Alright. Alright, so I've been all the way over there. I don't think I've killed you. I sort of always feel like I'm supposed to have like a stabby weapon for those guys, you know? Like, yeah, I get that she's got magic and shit, but I'm doing a lot of melee, and it really just looks like I'm, like, bludgeoning things, because she's got basically, like, a blunt weapon to fight with, and I'm like, that would suck. Like, essentially, like, trying to bludgeon demons to death. Like, at least the Kujal thing has, like, a bit of, like, you know, patterning, metal, like heavy weight to it kind of thing. Mate, you're gonna kill me and I'm not gonna be able to get out of there.